free toilet, tables. How is this different than a bar?
Exactly.
After living in Germany for over a decade, if there's one thing that we know, it's that Germans love drinking beer. Let's get a beer. A literal beer.
And in Berlin, they do it in a way you cannot do in the United States. Not even possible. And not very common in other German cities either.
Yeah, you could go to a bar, or you can go here. A Späti, a Berlin convenience store.
And there are thousands of them all over the city. And unlike 7-Eleven, they're actually treated like bars.
This sidewalk isn't the pregame, it's the destination. When was the last time you paid $1.50 for a beer? Come with us as we show you the Berliner drinking culture. Now, if you're thirsty and you miss diabetes, this is the place.
What is a Späti? What does it mean? It is a good question.
Good question.
So Späti actually means Spätkauf, literally translate to late by.
Lady, a Späti.
Or a lady, you know. If they're open early, they're called Fruies, because early, that's not true.
And what differentiates these convenience, because you're like, what's so big about a convenience store? Boring, right? Except for Berliner Spätis, because here in Berlin, they're basically bars. A lot of the times they have tables out in front because you can drink in public. So basically, instead of going to a bar, spending $5, $6 on a beer, you go here, spend $1.50, sit outside, drink all night.
That was so bad. So that's the alcohol-free one. Not a huge difference. Look closely. Green, red, and they taste very different.
Oftentimes when you're in and you're buying a beer, he actually asks, do you want me to open the beer for you?
9.
The cashier has the bottle opener, so it's very much like a bar feeling.
They're open usually 24/7, more or less.
Yeah, most are open 24/7. Imagine it's like your 7-Eleven back home in the States.
Problem is not all of them have toilets, so you gotta be careful.
Yeah, but like I've noticed over the years, like it becomes more and more common when they start letting you use the employee toilets. And because it's Germany, 24 hours is a big deal because I think Späti is like the only thing that's allowed to be open 24 hours in Germany, and things have to be closed on Sundays. Right. So Germany's very strict, and so to have this open is actually a big deal. Spätis are Berlin drinking culture, but part of Berlin drinking culture is also the Fußpils, which literally means foot beer.
The foot pilsner.
It's the Weg beer, the on-the-way beer.
Now, when I first moved, my friends were like, we're at someone's apartment, let's take a beer on the way to the club. I said, right, but like, I don't want to, get in trouble. Like, no, you can do it, it's fine. I was like, I know it's fine, I'm new. You're like, no, it's legal. And I just couldn't believe it, and my life changed ever since that day. So here is it's
the Berlin Wall.
Well, there it is. And that was an ambulance. But yeah, so the wall, this is the part that's still intact. It's the original wall. They didn't change anything. And
except for the 1,000 pieces that people have illegally chipped off of it over the years. Because East Germany would never allow it to stay in this condition. Erich Honecker would be rolling over in his grave if he knew his beloved wall.
That's the former East, and here's the former West. See the difference?
And guys, it's actually not that easy all the time to know exactly which side you're on, because the Berlin Wall isn't like a simple circle. It's this jagged, like goes down the street, then turns left and turns right.
Right, it wasn't a straight line.
It's confusing, yeah. Now, if you didn't know, the design of this wall is actually made so if you were to take a truck and try to drive it through the wall, the weight of your truck on this L shape would actually strengthen the wall and prevent you from going through it. What'd he say? Learning German is hard.
But Jeff, it doesn't have to be.
It's time for you to use Survival German with Nadja, a crash course in German that'll perfect your pronunciation.
Nadja's German survival courses include video and audio and much more.
And I'll give you the first example and we'll practice this. Euro. Oi. So if you look at my mouth, I open up.
Learn from a real native German speaker to take you through the ins and outs of the German language.
And teach you the useful phrases for everyday real-life situations in Germany. Nadja's aim is to make you feel more confident and comfortable moving abroad and speaking German. Please go to survivalgermanbasics.com and use the discount code in the description below.
So when you do finish your beer, and hold on, when you do finish your beer and you want to get rid of it, what do I do with my beer? Find a trash can, put it underneath. Someone will eventually take it, and it's a little bit of like a charity, kind of. The thing is, you want to be a real Berliner, you have to learn how to open up a beer with a lighter.
Guess I'm not a real Berliner.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So the Späti, as we actually know it today, was formed in the DDR, or the old East Germany. Now Germany's together, but still called the Späti. Before there were Spätis in the DDR, there's something called the drinking hall. In the 1850s, people went to get water, and then eventually they added soda and other drinks later.
Drinking hall?
It doesn't like a bar, but it's not. It was only for water, I think, because the quality of water here probably was trash. I don't really know the reason behind it.
And then that kind of evolved into the Späti. In West Germany, it was always called a kiosk. And then once East and West came back together, had a good relationship, then the Späti term came to all of Berlin. But if you go to other cities, to Munich, Cologne, whatever, they're still called kiosks. They're only called Spätis in Berlin. And that's why Späti culture is Berlin culture, baby.
Oh, yeah.
If you like what you see, go ahead and hit subscribe and like this video.
Yeah, and Jeff, the cool thing about this spot is that it actually has like a phone to Putin, and I think Kim Jong-un.
Вы не имеете права на этот вызов.
I'm trying to find a good mix of like, not too expensive. Dankeschön. There are laws about, well, the moon is huge. There are laws about, liquor licenses, about restaurants and like that. So I know a lot of Spätis were not able to have chairs outside, like this one right here that we're walking by. But I don't know, it seems to have.
What he's trying to say is very much a gray area, because
Right.
we've had a few Spätis that had tons of tables outside, and then the neighbors complained because people were being too loud, and then suddenly the tables were gone. Yeah, let's get a beer.
Beer.
You want one?
Yeah.
We just went to a Späti, and now we have
So-
to go to that
Yeah.
Späti.
Jeff, I don't know what to do.
I think you know what to do.
I don't wanna. I'm tired.
Cheers.
Okay.
Don't peer pressure him.
And the good thing is, you also have other stuff too, some like touristy knickknacks or snacks or plushies.
Deodorant, condoms, maybe some Oreos. Because you can find it all here. And almost all of them, at least where I live, are also now DHL stations. So instead of going to a post office to mail a package, you go to your local Späti, you drop off a box, you grab a beer. It says Depot Snack Bar, but you and me know, this is Späti. I know I'm a freelancer, so I have good times and bad financially. So I have some months where I can go to bars with you, and there's some months where I'm like, guys, I think this is a Späti month. You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
Because then you can go have 4 or 5 beers, and you're only like €6 in.
Everyone can afford a Späti.
My God, is it colorful? Let's go. Hello.
It smells so good in here. Every case is pink. Look at that. That's insane.
Yeah. Ooh, Kölsch? I haven't seen that. Isn't that in Berlin?
All the time. It's everywhere.
Come on. No, Jeff, I've never seen it. It's
No,
amazing.
never. It isn't a kush. Wow.
Jeff, you're crazy.
Super surprising.
I honestly feel like I'm in Barbie's Malibu Dreamhouse. I kind of like it. I don't know.
Spätis are, they're definitely part of the culture of Berlin. Without them, the city would not be even nearly as close to what it is with them.
Guys, don't forget to hit subscribe and like.
And everyone, please stay safe, stay healthy, and of course,
Stay thirsty. And she has already helped hundreds of American clients do just that.
Ja, keep that. Done.